Hello friends, welcome to C Sharp Intermediate to Advanced tutorial. Now you are seeing part 9 of the subseries C Sharp Graphical Device Interface. Now we will see how to use gradient brush using the from color and to color. That's all required for the gradient brush, and we will see how the linear interpolation is done between the two colors. So we already experimented solid brush. Now we are here to experiment the gradient brush. In the last video we experimented the solid brush. Now we will go with the gradient brush. So gradient brush requires two color, right? Color 1 and color 2. So here we deployed from color to color. We had some initial value white from color and to color also white, but when we make a function call, these two color will get overridden, and we declared our brush is a gradient brush. So here if you see, we are making call to get color 1 color 2, our utility function, and we pass our from color and to color here, and definitely we will be getting a valid color from this function. And if you see color 1 and color 2, color 1 is assigned either blue or yellow, color 2 is assigned green or yellow based on the radio brush selection from the two radio groups which we placed side by side, from and to. That's what it read when the mode is gradient here, right? So for gradient brush, you see, this is the object we are creating, new linear gradient brush, and for this constructor we are passing the rectangle. We already saw how the rectangle was diminished in dimension by making call to the inflate rect. The same rect we will use here, that means the inflated rect. Then we pass from color and to color, which we retrieve from this function call. Then we pass a constant linear gradient mode horizontal. That means when a color is linear gradient is applied, so this is color 1 and color 2, right? Color 1 will be here, color 2 will be here, and gradient will be applied in the horizontal direction. That's what we are specifying. So you can change, or you can use other constant also, like vertical, diagonal, all those stuff. When we go to the code implementation, we will experiment those. Next, as usual, we are making call to fill rectangle. This time, instead of solid brush, we are giving our gradient brush. That means a linear gradient brush that performs linear interpolation. And here if you see, we are passing rect, and this rect tells where we want to cover the painting, and this rect is for perform the linear interpolation calculation. And second time, for the filled rectangle, we are passing a rectangle. This is the diminished rectangle. And here you can see an example. The first color is blue, the second color is yellow, and you can see how a linear interpolation is applied. So here for the gradient brush, you can see from color is blue, So this is the color one, which is blue, and towards the end here we are giving linear gradient mode as horizontal. That's why the gradient is applied horizontally. From color is blue and to color is yellow, C1 and C2, and you can see how the color is transformed from blue to yellow. Here you will be seeing more blue, and towards the right you will be seeing yellow, and in the middle portion if you see there is a interpolation. Here also there is interpolation and it is applied linearly, right? That's all here. Now let's go to the demo and apply this change. All right, here we already have a section to draw the solid brush related stuff, and we are doing that here in the BTN draw click event handler. So we will delete code snippet 12.1 and rewrite that. So inflate rect, and this time if you see we are making some if condition. First we are checking if chk brush enabled checked. That means when it is in checked state, then we are once again checking advanced brush checked state is false. So if advanced brush checkbox check state is in false, that means the user is using the solid brush. So whatever we did in the previous video, that we kept here inside this if condition. For solid brush we need brush color, then we have a brush. After that we are picking color from our utility function, then we construct a solid brush. After that we perform drawing. For gradient brush, if you see in the else portion, so this is based on this advanced brush check state, right? If it is not in a checked state, user will not be seeing this, they will be seeing only this. That's why we took this and we constructed the solid brush and performed our drawing. When there is a check mark here, the user will be either in gradient mode or they will be in pattern mode. And pattern brush we haven't yet implemented, we only implement gradient brush for this video. So that's why we go to the else portion of this solid brush. So here is the else portion, and for safety we are checking the label is a gradient, and if it is the gradient we write the code relevant to the gradient brush, which was already explained in the PowerPoint slide. So those are all the declaration, and we construct our gradient brush, then we perform the rectangle drawing. We will check this once. Let it be like this only, and we are moving it to advanced brush mode. Ten blue yellow, and we will change the dimension to 300, height 200, 180, 300, 180, right? We will go to form design. So we don't need to change every time when we are running the example. Alright, now we will run this. There are still some minor bugs that anyhow here we are learning, so this is enough. Now blue, yellow, and we will draw it, and we will increase the pen color and size. Alright, now if both are yellow you won't see any gradient applied, but the moment you use two different color you can see the gradient. and you can see the gradient is between yellow and green. Here it is between blue and green, and now it's blue and yellow. So this is what called gradient brush. And let's go to the code. Here we have horizontal, right? There are other pattern also. Here you can see vertical. So here gradient is applied vertically, and you can use diagonal as well. So forward diagonal. So this is forward diagonal, and you can see how the gradient is applied. Backward diagonal means this direction. Let's go back and keep it as horizontal. That's all here in this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.